What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tin City Tepo. Sanbonan and greetings everybody. Hello from the other side. We're back at it, and I just want to start off by just saying thank you for the views. Thank you for just checking my videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for just making sure that people get to hear but these videos that I do, and I just want to say thank you to all these people who go to these platforms and they share their stories, because then that allows you and I to learn, so in case you are new on my channel and it's like the first time you get to watch me, so what I do basically is I find a video of somebody online who shares their story and I break it down and I share my thoughts. So it might be that perhaps the person speaks Zulu, Spedi and whatnot, and I just translate the language into English so that a wider audience may understand and hear it, and I've done videos from these platforms. I got stuff from Chris Network, so thank you to Chris Network. I also did a couple of videos from okay, and also thank you to them, and thank you to everybody who's just helping us do this. By us I mean me, and thank you to God for just allowing and empowering these women and these people to just go on these platforms and just open up and talk, and in this video I'm gonna borrow stuff from Ho podcast or radio. Okay, they are interviewing a woman called Alina, and Alina, and she is going to share her story, and I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible. Okay, so I can do more of this, and also I'm doing this video at night, so that's why my background is not really great, and I don't have lighting, I'm just using my phone, but let's get it. Okay, let's get it. I'm just gonna share my insights,
la re bopileng ka setshwano sa ona yena shebileng hore re tle re mo sebeletse re se ke ra mo photla ra ba ba furi ntse re phela ke mo ke leng teng tate
ra le ba marona bekeng e fitileng hape o re file experience ya hao ya leeto la hao bongakeng ya gola o re hlakiseditse ho ya ka experience ya hao rena bonguni o bo experience tse ka tsela e jwang bondawo o bo experience ka tsela e jwang mme wa bua ka o fela bohloko bo tsamaileng ka hare ho bona leetong leno la hao le but how no qetella taba tsa ke gola re tlo kena ho yona ena ya bobedi but ona le mo ke la ka utlwa o hlahisa taba ya manipulation yaba o hlahisa taba ya illusion yaba o hlahisa ya deception me ke batla ho utlwa fela hore na pele re ka ra fetela taba tsa ho tsabeng tsa kereke hore na tsona ke dintho tso di experience tseng ka tsela e jwang tso kopaneng le tsona jwang haebe du affectile jwang
re ketle ka deception ke qale ka deception ha o kana ka gate ya ntlo ya mongake o kena mo ka tshepo le tumelo ya hore hang kampane ka fumana dikarabo
okay
hodima tsietsie ke tsamayang ka yona ha o fihla ka mo o thola le narrative ya taba tsa hao e se tšintša o se o bolellwa ka mokgwa o re seng re o phethetse re o hlapisitse senyama re o entse dintho tsena kaofela re se re theile le motse wa hao empa tsietsi ke e ntse e eme o tshwanetse o phethela badimo ka nako eo ha o so be ka hare lesakeng within the fold
o ntse le motho fela a ntseng
o ntse le motho ya tla fela ha se o le ka hare ke yona o realizeang hore ke hapilwe ka mona ha se le wena o bolellwa hore ha o qeta mo o tshwantse o tlise mathwasane ka mo it's non-negotiable mathwasane a batleha
ke condition e
o etse eng kapa eng
sure
wa mpona nna ke le gobela hao ke tshwantse hore ke hole ke hodise ko wena ka utlisa mathwasane
sure
ha o kene ka lefehlong o encourage hore ha o phahla o bua le badimo mohle ha o so elellwe hore ha o bue le badimo ba hao fela o bua le meya yohle hobane le ha re ya ditaoleng ngaka ha e laola e re ke bitsa meya yohle meya yohle ke meya e lokile ke meya e bohloko hobane re bone batho batla ka di complaints tse genuine empa ba hlokahetse in my case ne le rangwane wa ka o hlokahetse ka pelo e bohloko a hlokala lefula ka accident jwale eo ke topic for another day hona le ditsebi mobile mhlomong hodima topic eo hore batho ha ba hlokahala ka di circumstances tse fapaneng ho etsahalang ka bona empa nna ka kutlwisisonyana ya ka e nyane bao ba tsebang ile ditsebi ba ntshwarele motho a hlokahetseng ka ukula ile ukula ho hantle le motho a hlokahetseng ka accident le motho a hlokahetseng ka polao meya ya bona ha e tshwanetse hore e suthe e tswe ka nameng e tloe from this realm ilo kena into another realm hona le bothata bo banteng ke sentse ke kupile tshwarelo ho ba e leng ditsebi jale
ke maikutlo a kapa ke tla ke ka mgo bonang ka
teng jale ntate mabotjho question kana ke hore
no o no hlalosa taba ya hore o itse e qala ka deception ke mona mo re bontshang hore na ha o so le ka hare
a se ke le ka
ho etsahala jwang ke
jale o ithola hore o fiwa tshepo ya hore ha o ka phethela badimo tsohle tsa hao di tloloka athi ha o fihla pele mane o fiwa another condition ya hore bongaka bona ba hao butie badimo ba thabe o thole dintho tsona tsele di ulahlelang tse di ulahletseng o tshwantse re jale o ile o batlana le bodi placenta ntatema botjho nkile ka ya ngakeng e nngwe o beile dinkgo tjena
so na o ya o so le ngaka mona
se ke le
ngaka all right
o beile dinkgo mona ke isa le nna ke engwe ngaka o tsa di ngaka di busy ngaka ya ngaka e botsa ngaka ya ngakeng ha una phumulo ha una khotso
sure
hayi man masambe siyo komang hey unento izinto zakhe zizakutshela ukuthi kufuneka
uyishwa ke ngaka
ke
yengwe
ngaka engwe tla una le dintho tse tla o bolella hore ntho tsa ho etsalang ka tsona o sebetsa ka ba re ke malosi
balotsi okay
ha o fihla mo o tla dula fatshe a kere ke tsele dinkgomo le yena wa qala yebo bugogo nangu sekafikile umabotjhobotsho jwale ntate mabotjhobotsho o tlo utlwa ka hare ha dinkgotse ho tswa lentswe le tla bua le wena or le tswa ka mo re jwang but o tlo utlwa lentswe le tlo bua le wena le tlo confirmela hore mang o tswa kae o etsahalang.
The interview kicks the thing, the video with just this. In the past weeks, you gave us a few information regarding her experiences, and he's gonna ask you just based on that. Her experience that she had when she was in that whole sangoma, ngaka means sangoma, traditional doctor. So he's asking her, so what did you gather or learn from the nguni? Like just all these elements that create a sangoma and these spirits, and it just makes one think. Bonguni, the experience, compared to also the Ndao, Most of all, share the hardships that you experienced on this journey that you were on. So in the past videos, the interviewer had Alina talking about manipulation that took place. Also, she spoke of illusion that takes place in that field, in the sangoma field. This is her story. We're not saying all sangomas are like this, but this is her story. This is what she experienced. Yeah. Also, deception. What happened there? How did she experience all of these things, and how did they affect her? And she's gonna kick us off, and she will start off with deception. So she says, when you go to a sangoma, a traditional doctor, you go there having a belief and trust that I will find what I need, I will get help, I'm gonna be assisted, Yeah. She says, you find your story changing, the narration of your story changing in this way. Now they're telling her that, hey, we have done these tasks for you, we've done these missions for you, like they've bathed you to clean the bad luck, they gave you help to try and help you deal with the problem that you went there with, but there's just this thing that's left, and that thing would be is to perform a ritual for the gods. And they have also strengthened your house. You might ask me, how do they strengthen your house? They some sangomas will work differently. Some of them will just mix up herbs and just splash them around the house. Some even use salt, some will, like the hard salt, some would even bury a herb like outside in the yard somewhere, and that herb is supposed to protect the house. Some would have something to place on the door. I'm just trying to give you some context here so you understand. And this time you are not within the fold, meaning you were just somebody who just goes to visit. You have not been you're not with them yet. Yeah. And then you will also be told that, hey, when you're done with the training, you must also bring other learners who also want to be sangomas, yeah. And it's not negotiable. They need learners there. It's really up to you to ensure that you bring learners. And also your teacher, for her to grow, it's your duty to find students for them. It's your duty to recruit. Yeah, your teacher would be the woman who's training you on how to become a sangoma, And also, another thing that they don't really, it's like when you are consulting ancestors, right? When you're talking to ancestors, you don't just talk to your ancestors, meaning you talk to many spirits all at once. So she says that it's like when you go to a sangoma and they're gonna consult, they don't just consult their ancestors and your ancestors only. No, they literally talk to all sorts of spirits, all the spirits, she says, not specific one when they begin the thing. Now, all the spirits, what do they mean by all the spirits? All the spirits would be good spirits, bad spirits, spirits who are going through a hard time, who are unhappy in the afterlife, who are going through some challenges and whatnot, Yeah. In her case, a person who died very bad, like in a bad condition, was her uncle who died due to a car accident. So if you die horrible death like that, or if you die by the knife or by the gun, apparently it is believed that your spirit is not happy. It's not happy. They need to do something to ensure that that spirit gets to find peace and be happy. So let's say this cable right over here, this cable, we'll give this cable a name and we'll call this cable So cable gets stabbed, and then cable passes on the street, and if the family don't come and take his air, his spirit will just wander all over the place because it hasn't found peace. The family needs to come and take his spirit home so that he may get peace. Yeah, I'm just giving you context so you understand what's going on here. Another thing they tell you is, if you perform this ritual for the gods, all will be well. But then when you get there, you're gonna be given another thing to do. So when she was a sangoma, she too went to another sangoma to find help, and she says a sangoma goes to another sangoma for help. It's like, if you think about it, it makes sense. Okay, even pastors go to other pastors, either for advice, either for some sort of help. Even doctors, when they are hurt, they go to other doctors to be doctored by another doctor. A nurse goes to another nurse to be nursed by a nurse. Yeah. She was told by another sangoma that another sangoma referred another sangoma saying, hey, let's go there to the sangoma and you're gonna find some help that the woman needed at the time, and they knew that the woman whom they referring her to is quite kind of stronger, Yeah. She says, look, I went to the sangoma, and when I get there, the sangoma had we'll call them plates. She had like three plates on the floor, When she walked in there, the woman did the whole greeting thing, just greeting the ancestors and telling them that she is sitting with me Alina. And when that was happening, she heard a voice coming out of one of the plates, and she doesn't know how that happened, or and its duty was just to tell her who she is and where is she from. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video right over here, reason being that so that we can carry on next time. But please like, subscribe and share. Okay, like, subscribe and share. And I love you. I gotta go. I love you. God loves you more. I just want to leave you with this. So pastor was preaching, and he spoke of drifting, saying that he's been in this field, of praising God for such a long time, that there are people who have drifted away from it, and I just want to say that even you might know a person who drifts and come back and whatnot, and the lost son. Just know that, look, God loves you, and he will always make time for you. And when you come back home, he's happy. When you go, he's sad to see you leave. Okay, I might leave you with that. Let's get it. Thank you, man. Guys, please pray for me. I'm on this journey, where I need all the praise that I can get, and let's get it. Thank you.
Please subscribe to my channel.